Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today I get to share with you this book called Charlie and the Tire Swing: How It Began, written by Diane Floyd Bame and illustrated by Judy Gaudet. This story introduces readers to Charlie, who loves the tire swing at his grandparents' house. But he's never really known how the big oak tree in the backyard got there. So one day he asks his grandpa Jack, who sits him down over a cup of hot chocolate and tells him the story about how Grandpa Jack went out with his own grandfather to plant the acorn that's now the tree that exists in his backyard. This story is a really lovely intergenerational story, so connecting grandparents to grandchildren, talking about family heirlooms in a way that is different than just a physical object that exists in your home, but more a tree that exists in your backyard. And not every family is going to be lucky enough to have a home that is in the family for generations, but chances are there's a story in that family that has been passed down from one family member to the next. So even if this isn't a parallel to a family's life, it will no doubt inspire some of that conversation. So this story is written for an elementary school aged audience. There are kind of blocks of text in here, but because Grandpa Jack is the one telling the story to Charlie, it really reads that way to the reader as well. So it's a lot of dialogue, a lot of that kind of storytelling feeling. So even though there are longer blocks of text, it still makes it accessible to a wide range of readers. As you can see, the illustrations are colorful. They have visible pencil lines in them and watercolor fill, so it adds a little bit of that nostalgic feeling to the book. Also like a playful, childlike feeling to those illustrations as well. So that makes it accessible in the storytelling as you're going through the book. One of the nice things about these illustrations as well is that as time goes by, you see some decorations in the background that alert you to the passage of time. So mostly they're holiday decor from 4th of July through to Halloween, into the snowy season. So you watch as time goes by. And Grandpa Jack basically tells about his experience growing this oak tree, which is not something that happens overnight. So he's had to be very patient and grow this tree that ultimately becomes this wonderful family heirloom that lots of generations have played on together. So this picture book is a little sweet, nostalgic story for especially grandparents to share with grandchildren, to inspire some of that conversation about stories that exist in families. And if this sounds like a great fit for you, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.